Hey everybody, this is Tao at the Forge, and today I want to talk about something I just noticed recently is Shahrazad spiked. Like, I have no idea why this even happened. Okay, so a while back, I managed to get my hands on a playset of these, right? But that was like a long while back. And yeah, I knew it was banned in every format, but it's pretty iconic, and like everyone kind of loves to hate this card. And so I was like, it's a pretty sweet card. So I got it like way back here, like a long time ago. So we're looking at like 40, 50 type range, right? Now, recently I noticed that at one point it went up to like 500 bucks and now it's sitting at like 200. So it slowly kind of drifted down to about 200, right? Now 195, right? Why? Right? Like, it's a cool card, but it's banned in every format. So why is this card like spiked up so much? Now, I think it's all just the speculators and like the MTG finance people who are basically pumping this card up. Like, they just did some massive buyout to try and spike the price and make more money. I don't really feel too good about those people. Right, so people that intentionally buy out the cards, and this is not like your everyday user or everyday Magic player or something like that, or someone who just buys a few cards because they think that they're going to be a value or whatever. We're talking about people that just like have thousands of dollars and just buy things up. Yeah, I think that what they do is they just actually make Magic more expensive to play, right? So, like, I don't know. I don't really like when people do that. On the other hand, like with Shahrazad, no one plays it because it's banned in every format. And if you do break it out, it's going to be, you're going to get a whole ton of groans and ha, like that's super funny, but, put it away now, like that sort of thing. So, I mean, I don't know, like, I have no idea why this is kind of like spiked up in price. Like, I don't know who would actually pay like $500 a card for this. Like, at least the Power 9s and stuff, they're expensive, but they're at least playable somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure why. So, like, if you know why, then let me know. I just love the card because it's trolly, right? You break this out with a Hive Mind in a 4-player game, people are going to be like, oh my god. And especially if you couple it with like Twin Cast, that's even better. But then it's like, ha, you just, you're going to have your whole life and spend the next week playing Magic the Gathering. But then, it's kind of thing where you just put it away again. Kind of like Cheaty Face, right? So Cheaty Face, it's fun to break them out once in a while. For those of the guys that don't know, so let's take a look. Cheaty Face, and I can't type. Okay, so Cheaty Face is from Unhinged. And basically, Cheaty Face is a 2/2 for 2, but basically if you can sneak it onto the battlefield without your opponent catching you right away, then basically he can stay in the game. It's a flying 2/2 for 2. It's funny when you're playing, sometimes, especially like, if in some casual format you have a Cheaty Face and you just stick it onto the battlefield and haha, but then yeah, seriously, put it away. Like, I don't know. So Cheaty Face, again, is one of those, it's like Shahrazad. It's cool, it's funny, but, not the kind of thing that people want to actually play with. So I don't know why Shahrazad would spike so much. Alright, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with Shahrazad, but there's a few other things. So first of all, Masters 25 is coming out pretty soon here, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice I just put out a survey, asking, should I actually do a booster box opening for Masters 25? Like, I kind of want to do it, but then I feel kind of bad about it because the EV on the box is so low, right? Like, I mean, it's not really even worth it at all. Like, there's so many bad cards in there, so many cards worth almost nothing. Like, I'd almost rather open Iconic Masters, because at least Iconic Masters has playable cards, right? Like, yeah, there's Jace the Mind Sculptor and, like Ensnaring Bridge and stuff like that. But, not too many of those cards in Masters 25 are played in virtually any format, except for, well, actually, they're not really played very much at all, that I know of. Like, maybe in some Legacy deck or something like that, but I don't think so. Like, even the lands are not that great. So, I mean, it just feels bad opening that. You know, you're gonna pay like $10, or I'm in Canada, so it would probably be like $15 a pack or something like that, and you're gonna open up like some 25-cent mythic. You know, like that's not gonna feel too good. You know, on the other hand, I could get lucky and get a foil Jace and make my money back or something, but you know, that's everyone's dream. But like, I also bought a lottery ticket too, and there's probably about the same odds that I'm gonna get that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know, and you know, participate in the survey. Let me know what you think. Should I do Iconic Masters? Should I save the money and just buy extra boxes of Dominaria, or should I maybe get some Challenger decks or something like that? You know, I'll do the Masters 25 if my viewers want me to, but it just seems like a bad thing. Like, I don't know if I'll feel good about it. So we'll see. Anyways, I was looking around at a few things here, and on eBay, you can see, like, this is in Canadian dollars, so don't freak out, American people. I'm Canadian, so you know, I always look at things in Canadian prices. But if you look, okay, so 270, 240, this is you know, this is about what my LGS is, you know, charging as well. 283 plus 1746 shipping, that feels bad. Okay, now just one thing that people out there, please be careful with Masters 25. Because there's some stuff here that you got to kind of be careful of. So you can sell these ones. You see, these ones are actually like pretty, you know, pretty safe. You know, they're saying it's a sealed booster box. Then here, suddenly you get one that's like $80, right? Plus, also after everything, less than $100, and you have 17 people watching this. Okay, well, why? It's like, you know, those people are not stupid. Like, the person selling this isn't an idiot saying that they could, you know, that they could get this for way cheaper. What it is they are selling repacks. All right, so 24 repacks, right? So what they've done is they'll open it up, take out any of the value cards, and then repack it and just sell you the crap. I wouldn't even pay $80 for that. Right, $80 can just buy you a crap ton of commons or anything like that, or a lottery ticket, right? And you know, like, you'll probably make more money, or even just have more fun just buying the singles. So I wouldn't even bother with this at all. Use this $80 and make a cube. Like, seriously, just go spend $80 and make a cube out of commons. Right, like, it'll be way more fun. You'll get to play it over and over again. You know, it won't be like, it'll be way better. Now, even worse, at least this person tells you it's a repack. But you go down here, 1353, right? 1353 Magic the Gathering Masters 25 new factory sealed booster box. How are they selling it for $13.53? And 5 idiots bid on this. This kind of falls into the world of too good to be true, right? $13.53 is more than the shipping, right? Like, or is less than the shipping. Look at this one. So $251.22. Okay, that seems believable. $18.30 shipping. It's cheaper than the shipping on the other boxes. So how are they giving it to you, right, for $13.53 plus $19.02 shipping? There's no way. This is totally a scam, right? There's no way. Right now, like, no one, that's even below the price that they would pay, of course. Right, this one over here actually looks legit. Okay, $134.01. I don't know, it's probably a conversion price from American to US, but what they are American to US, US to Canadian dollars. But what it is a half booster box, right? So you get 12 packs for $134.01. That's okay. I would be concerned though that it's not repacks, or that they haven't like somehow found a way like to box map it or weighed them, because sometimes like the foils are heavier, and so like people will get like a scale. Well, I guess there's a foil in every box, so it doesn't really matter. There's no way to really tell. But I would be very sketchy about ordering something online that wasn't factory sealed. You know, especially on eBay. Like, if you go onto like Card Kingdom, or you know, in Canada there's some places like Card Shop Teleria or Wizard's Tower. Those places actually are more believable or reliable, and so you're actually able to like kind of trust them, right? If someone's trying to sell you something and it's too good to be true, it probably is. So if someone's saying, hey, I want to sell you this like amazing commander deck for $20, right? Well, that's probably not true, unless they're your buddy, right? Like, because why would they sell it for that when they can get way more? It just doesn't make any sense. So anyways, just something, just a word of warning for my viewers out there. I know most of you guys aren't new to the game, but for those of you guys that are, like, watch out for stuff like this, because it's a total scam, obviously, right? Anyways, I have to say, like, just with Masters 25, I was hopeful for it, but I just feel really disappointed. Like like when you look at iconic cards from every set, right? They like, you don't think of the cards that are in Masters 25, right? Like, you just don't, right? Like, well, some of them maybe, but like for most of them you don't, right? And like earlier today, I was going through one of my cubes, right? Now I haven't really presented this one. This is something I've been working on. It's a tribal, sort of a quasi-tribal 480 cube, so 480 cards. And if you look at it, like, look at some of the cards in here, okay? And no, they're not all the best cards, okay? But like, you got Mother of Ruins, okay? Mother of Ruins is a great card. It's iconic, everyone knows it, right? And people would want it. Now that's going to be super valuable, and people would like that too. It might be too much for draft, but I mean, you could shift that to like don't make it a common, make it a rare, right, or something like that. He's got Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, that's actually in there, but Serene Master. Serene Master is a great commander card, right? Whenever a master blocks, exchange its power and the power of target creatures blocking until end of turn. That's a great card, right? There's a ton of great cards, like Mangara of Corondor. Now, that doesn't seem like a great card, right? Like, no one ever really plays this, but I would rather have this than many of the cards from Time Spiral. So, like, remove Mangara of Corondor and target permanent from the game. So you just tap him and exile him and another permanent. So for 3 mana, you get a 1/1 that at any moment you can just tap him and get rid of any permanent on the field. Great card, right? And it would have actually some good draft synergy. But seriously, like if you look, like Hero of Bladehold, there's one, even Bridget, Hero of Kinsbale, right? So that one's a great one. Angel of Thune is already reprinted recently and iconic, so they wouldn't put that. Machias the Lunarch would be a great one from from Innistrad, right? I mean, like, why aren't they printing some of these cards, right? So like Elspeth Sun's Champion, why not an Elspeth, right? Like, why just a Jace? Okay, like, that's just in white. Like, if you look around, like, these are just cards. This is my first attempt at ever putting together a cube, which is why I haven't really shown it off, because I haven't really worked on it too much. But like Jaya Ballard, why not Jaya Ballard, right? They're probably going to release another Jaya Ballard like somewhere, probably in Dominaria or something like that. So like, why not put this out here, right? Like, it'd be a cool one, like, there's so many great ones that you could put in here, like where is it here? Black Knight, right? Black Knight, it's a 2/2 for 2 with first strike, protection from white. It's not the greatest, but it's a nice card. I don't know why why they wouldn't have put it in there, right? Like, I mean, if you think about like all the common cards, okay, like, not common but well-known cards, the cards you see in Masters 25 are not those cards, right? Like, and I just feel kind of disappointed, because all the advertising, everything is like, this is a set you're going to really love and everything, but they could have just done so much better. And not just going to my cube, but going to really any cube, right? And you would look and you'd see like really good stuff, like okay, Chronozoa, there's a great card from Time Spiral, right? It's not the most competitive, but it's fun, right? Ninja of the Deep Hours, that's a good one. I think it was recently reprinted. Vizier of Many Faces is decent. Delver of Secrets is not in there, right? Fogbank, like, Fogbank's great, right? Even Sigil Starfish, right? Still, Sigil Starfish isn't a great, but everyone knows this card. It was a great card to, just to constantly scry, right? I don't know. Like, if you just look around, like, there's a lot of cards that they could have put, like Mayor of Averbrook. Sorry, every time I just look, it just kind of makes me upset. Blood Knight, right? you know, like I guess they recently did Montessori Sphere in Iconic again. It's just, I think they could have done better. Now, it doesn't mean that the set's a total dud. It's definitely not. And some people are saying like, oh yeah, it's just a huge money grab. Yes and no. The unbanning of Jace, the timing of the unbanning of Jace makes it feel like it's a money grab. I can't prove that it is, but it feels bad about it. But they could have just done so much better, right? There's just so many other cards that could use a reprint or just well known that people really like. That could have gone in there, like all the commands. They could have put like the different command cards in there. Huntmaster of the Fells would have been a decent card, right? Crater Hoop Behemoth reprint would be nice. There's just a lot of great ones, and like it would be cool. Like they put two Achromas in there. Okay, great. Put a Lunark, Mikaeus the Lunark, and then Mikaeus the Unhallowed, right? That'd be actually really sweet too. Stuffy Doll, right? Creepy Doll and Stuffy Doll. Put those in there. Anyways. That's my short rant about it. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be too negative because that's really not my thing. I'm not trying to be super, super negative, with the game. I just don't understand what they were thinking when they built that set, right? There's not really a lot of card synergy in it. And the cards they chose, they said were like, really nostalgic, and they just don't seem to be, right? Now, I only started playing around the end of Innistrad, the beginning of Theros. Or I guess those were not. I guess it would have been in Return to Ravnica block. So Innistrad, Return to Innistrad was, or not Return. Innistrad was just like on its tail end. They were in Ravnica, Return to Ravnica, and then I really kind of got into it with Theros, right? And I really liked Theros a lot, even though some people say they didn't. But I thought Theros was a fun set. Anyways, I just. Like the cards in Masters 25 just don't seem to be that nostalgic or memorable to me. So anyways, what do you think? Do you like the cards? Like, do you like the set? Did you think it was good? Like, is there a card, like a chase card you're looking for? Do you think it's worth it? So let me know, and vote in my survey on Twitter. I'll put a link in the feed to my Twitter account so that you guys can participate in that. Let me know what you think I should do. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. To join an amazing Magic the Gathering community, check out kitchentablemtg.com.